Okay, welcome back. Got a short story here. I'll try to keep it short. Working patrol one night. It's cold. We're in our jackets. We're in our hats, and we get a call of a party, a loud party. It's like almost midnight on a weeknight. So where the call was off a main street that was uphill on a hill, and then the backyard. Here's the homes. Then the backyards went down to a lower level where a lot of homes were. The home up here was on a hill, and so obviously, if there's any noise down here, you're going to hear it. So we get there. We walk up, knock on the door, and a nice little middle-aged black lady answers, and I'm working with a Caucasian partner. We have our jackets on, and even though I'm Latin, I could pass for a Caucasian, especially with the hats and the jackets and everything on a cold night. So we ask her what happened. She goes, well, I've called her before, and nobody did anything, but you come outside of the backyard. So we're out in the backyard, and sure enough, we can hear the party down there. It's a pretty good-sized party. And they're having their music on, and it has to end. I mean, there's no doubt about it. We ultimately went down there and told them they had to stop the party, and we stopped the party. No incident there. So we said, okay, and we said, and we go, okay, we'll go down there and give them a talking to him. She goes, okay, I really appreciate that, officers, really do. You got any other complaints? She goes, no, she goes, a lot of black people up here, and she's kind of staring off in the darkness, and she goes, this used to be a nice area till those damn Mexicans moved in. And we just stood there. And then she looks over at me, and I have my name tag. And she goes, oh, well, of course not you, officer. And I go, oh, of course, ma'am, not me. And we just smiled. I wanted to laugh, but I just kind of smiled. And then she felt kind of embarrassed, like, oh, my gosh, And says, okay, ma'am, well, see you later, And so we walk away, and we get in the car, of course. Once we drive off, we are just laughing. And our partner goes, hey, you're not a bad guy for a Mexican, are you? And I said, hey, it's not, and that's all we talked about all night. So we ultimately laughed, and that was a good joke for a couple, 3 days. Of course, not you, So that's my short story. You never know. People talk to who you're talking to, and obviously she didn't realize she was talking to a Mexican. And she'll probably tell that story to her friends too, that the officers didn't say anything and they just smiled at her and left, which we should do. No big deal. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that little short story, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.